bits and pieces bundle. As you can see, this stamp set is chock full of bits and pieces. It's got a really fun watercolor texture on a lot of the pieces. There's also stripes and polka dots. Like, you cannot go wrong with those types of textures on your stamps, right? It also does have a coordinating die. I want to talk to you about what all of these different bits and pieces can do, because at first glance it just looks a little bit overwhelming, but I want to show you some projects that we created using these. So here is this big bold stamp, like you can just easily make imperfect stripes on your card. And also notice here we've die cut one of the flowers, the little leaves, and then we've used the polka dot to stamp in the background, and it looks like a fun little shadow. Super cute. This happy comes from the coordinating die, and then you've got, you can add in like your Oh Happy Day right here. We've stamped along with that as well. So you can use those polka dots as shadow pieces, or I'll also show you how you can combine them all together. In here you've got hexagons, so we've used hexagons in the solid, the polka dots, and the stripes to build this fun little background. And some of the pieces are die cut as well, so that you can stamp and die cut and add in these pieces for more interest in, on your cards. Okay, now you notice these little petal shapes. They not only make these really cute flowers, see, we've just taken the petal and stamped it around, and then you've got this little dashed piece here to make your middles. Cute flowers, but they also, if you line up the petals, they make cute little hearts. So not only are there the solid pieces, but then you can take your polka dot over the top. So like I said, that was a shadow piece before, and now it's actually an element that goes on top of the solid pieces. So we think this is so fun to make those little heart elements. And in the stamp set, you've got Love You to Pieces. Again, a really fun all occasions set here. Now you've also got this little stripe. I've shown you the card with the big one. Let's show you one with the little one. Look, you can make a darling birthday card. So we've just stacked the stripes up there. You've got your happy birthday sentiment in the stamp set, and you also have a candle. But this little piece up here, you might wonder what that's for. It's a stripe to go over the top of your candle too. So that's what we've done at the top there, is use those cute little stripes. And now you've got a cake. So far we've got stripes, hexagons, flowers, hearts. We've got a cake. Okay, and then also we've used those same stripes, the same little dash line for the candle to make the ribbon on your present, and then those petals at the top so you can make a gift box. Super cute. Okay, now one thing that you might be wondering is, what is this striped piece in the stamp set? I'm going to show you that it actually builds this really cute background. So this is stamped once, and ignore, these are just extra stamps, but when they leave blank spots that you then take your flowers and leaves and fill in those spots. So we just thought the stripe pattern with the flowers was super cute, and then we've added the happy that comes from the die at the bottom there. Now what I'm going to show you is really cool. We designed this so that you can tile this background piece to fill up your entire card. So let me show you that. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to show you in order. Okay, so you're going to stamp it once up in the corner, and actually let me show you a little trick here. So see these lines at the top? What you can do is actually, when you go to stamp this, have them bleed off the top a little bit, and even this line off to the side. So as you can see, that lines up right there. So they can bleed off a little bit. So you'll stamp that once, and then you'll go to the side. And what you'll want to do is leave just about the same amount of spacing and take your stamp and stamp it again. Okay, so you've got these empty spaces and kind of this curvy line down at the bottom. And then you'll stamp your third one down here. Now, one thing to note, the 4 little lines at the top, they intersect with these 4 lines at the bottom. Oh, I'm not even in, sorry. These little lines at the top intersect with these little lines at the bottom. So when you stamp it, you'll know where to stamp this. Sorry guys, there we go. That'll help if I'm actually in the frame. So you'll know where to line that up for your third stamp. And then you'll just go with your fourth one off to this side and stamp it down. So now you have a full background of stripes with all of these empty spaces to fill in, right? So then what you do is you can use these extra little bits in the stamp set. So you've got the flowers, you've got leaves, and also these little like berries and this little ferny piece that you can use to then fill in the blank spots to then get this entire background. How beautiful is that? So you're just going to randomly fill in your flowers, and there's little empty spots for the leaves, and it's completely okay if some of those overlap with the black stripes. It just gives it character. And then you can add in your berries and your leaves right there, right over the top of the stripes. Isn't that adorable? Here is a card that we created. We finished it off by adding another little die cut element on the top, and then your sentiment right there. We've even added in, if you can see that, some polka dots and stripe texture over the top of those flowers. So this is a really, really fun stamp set that we think that you will enjoy using. And again, like I said, there's a ton of different bits and pieces in here, so we cannot wait to see what creations you come up with.